Welcome to Life in the TeePee. I'm Shelby Thomes.
And I'm Taylor Sharp, and here's what's going on this week in Huckabay.
Basketball season is upon us. On Tuesday, November 9th, our varsity and junior varsity girls have their first game against Dublin in Dublin at 5 p.m.
Our varsity and junior varsity boys also have a scrimmage that same night in Slidell against Slidell in Gainesville at 4 p.m.
The varsity and junior varsity girls also have a game this Friday, November 12th, in Eastland at 5 p.m.
And the varsity boys have a 2 p.m. game on Saturday the 13th in Toller.
The full basketball schedule can be found on the Huckabay website on the athletics page.
Be sure to come out and support our Indians.
We'd also like to congratulate Sarah Fowler for competing at state for girls cross country last Friday.
To honor our cross country girls and Sarah's trip to state, here's our picture of the week.
That's a great picture of a great runner.
Several of our FFA members will compete next week on November 16th in the Area 4 LDE contest.
The Huckabay FFA Alumni and Rodeo Supporters Organization has a meeting this Thursday, November 11th at 5:30 p.m. It will be a Thanksgiving feast.
The club will provide turkey and ham, and you bring the fixins. There is a best side dish contest.
And don't forget to bring your raffle tickets and money to turn in.
Also for FFA, there's a swine validation on Saturday, November 13th at 9 a.m. at ECLA. See Mr. Brown or Mr. Heller if you need additional details.
Our last announcement, but certainly not least, we have our annual Veterans Day program this Thursday, November 11th at 1:30 here in the new gym.
Let's go to Alec Thetford with a special segment about Veterans Day and an interview with Huckabay's own veteran, Mr. Hillock.
Hello Indians, it's Veterans Day this week, so we wanted to tell you about its history and show some support for our veterans here at Huckabay. The first celebration occurred in Birmingham, Alabama in 1947. Raymond Weeks, a World War II veteran, organized National Veterans Day in honor of our veterans, and people across our country have been honoring veterans on this day ever since. Huckabay also has a fantastic Veterans Day ceremony. This year, our National Honor Society is organizing this celebration. I interviewed Miss Norman, our NFJS sponsor, about their plans. What is the Veterans Day ceremony?
Well, the Veterans Day ceremony is an opportunity for our school and our students to take a portion of our day and honor the veterans in this community.
What does Veterans Day mean to you?
Veterans Day, to me, gives me an opportunity to think about all of the people who have worn the uniform that represents America and the freedom and the sacrifices that they have made for us.
Do you know anyone who has served?
One in particular, he wasn't in battle per se, but my dad was in the Air Force, and so I always think about him on Veterans Day, especially since he's not here with us anymore. Anytime I see a veteran in our community and he's wearing a hat or a shirt that lets us know that he's a veteran, I always walk up to them, introduce myself, shake their hand, and tell them how grateful I am of their service to our country.
One of our very own teachers, Mr. Hillock, served our country for 8 years as a cook in the Army. I got a chance to talk with him about his time of service.
I joined the Army in 1990, and then I got out of the Army in 1998. And my very first duty assignment was in Nuremberg, Germany, and I stayed there for only 4 months, and then I went to Saudi Arabia. I was a cook in the Army, so one of the things that I did was I cooked for a lot of different higher level generals, like General Schwarzkopf, General Franks, and I also won the Sam Beard Award. We did a really good one on Christmas, but it was while I was stationed in Saudi Arabia, and we had two big tents set up, and that was our dining hall. And then the soldiers would come up and we had a table, but it was this high. So they would just put their plate right there and eat right in front of that. But we made like a home cooked meal, and that was awesome. There was a lot of good things that I took away from the military, and made a lot of good friends that I still keep in contact today, and really enjoyed it. It was kind of hard because at the time I had a 2-year-old daughter and a baby just born, so that was really hard. I liked it. It built character in me, discipline. There was a lot of good things that I took away from the military, and made a lot of good friends that I still keep in contact today, and really enjoyed it.
Many men and women in our families and community have served our country in the military, and we should never forget the sacrifices they have made. So be sure to thank the veterans in your life this Veterans Day. I'm Alec Thetford with Life in the TeePee. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Alec. I'm looking forward to the Veterans Day celebration this week.
And thanks to Miss Norman and our National Honor Society for putting together Veterans Day program.
Huckabee has heroes in many different areas. One group of Huckabee heroes we'd like to put the spotlight on this week is our custodian team.
Our amazing custodial staff may be the best in Texas, and we've got moldy bread, or a lack of it, to prove it.
Here's Heather Pike with a special segment on our custodial team.
Many schools say that they have the cleanest facilities, but because of our custodians, our school is truly the cleanest school. Our school custodians work hard every day to keep our school's facilities clean, so we as students, teachers, and staff members can stay healthy while we are busy learning, teaching, and working. This small crew of only 5 individuals takes care of almost 400 people every day, which is a very hard job. We would like to introduce them to you. Miss Shelley McNally, Miss Lacey Burns, Mr. Will Christian, Miss Alexandra, and Miss Angie, are Huckabee's one and only custodians. We decided we would get their thoughts on being a custodian. First question, how is your job as a custodian?
It is a good job. I have wonderful students and teachers.
It's real good. I really enjoy it. The people here are really nice, very helpful, very courteous, definitely so.
Second question, tell me what you love about your job.
I have to say that I love the students, especially the young ones.
I love that the staff and the students are so nice and polite, and that they really kind of seem to go above and beyond to help you out and to kind of assist with whatever needs to be done.
Third question, tell me the hardest part about your job.
Mopping all these floors.
Hardest part of the job, I would say, probably maintaining cleanliness. You know, especially with Huckabee being kind of out in the boondocks, kind of sort of, we around a lot of dirt, not a lot of concrete, a lot of leaves and dirt and different things blow in, and that's mainly the hardest part, is trying to maintain cleanliness.
Last question, what can students do to make your job easier?
Well, they pretty much do a pretty good job of what they're, you know, doing, but one thing would be to try and clean up after yourself, make sure that everything's taken care of, pick up trash, different things, just to assist not just the custodians but everyone, you know, especially with it being difficult to, you know, try to keep clean with all of the debris and things blowing in. So I would say just make sure if you make a mess to pick up after yourself and help people out when you can.
The 5th graders decided that they wanted to put it to the test and prove that our school is without a doubt the cleanest school. So we interviewed Madeline Sullivan, Carson Stover, and Lainey Marriott, 5th graders who participated in the bread project, to hear their thoughts on how our custodians clean our school. First question, tell me about your bread project.
So we wiped bread in lots of different places around the school to see which one would hold faster. Well, the bread project, it was pretty good. So we did a bunch of we wiped bread in different places, and we saw which one would mold faster.
It went pretty good. The one that actually really molded a lot was probably the boys' bathroom one, so pretty good.
Second question, how do you think the bread project reflects on the custodians' jobs of cleaning the school?
It reflects on them really good because we did it almost everywhere and almost no mold got on it.
I think they did a really good job because the only one that really molded was the boys' bathroom, and it was pretty disgusting. They do a really good job because the boys' bathroom was the only one that really molded, so they did a really good job with that.
Last question. What is something you would like to say to the custodians?
I'd say that they cleaned school really well.
You did a great job cleaning the school and keep up the good work. Definitely thank you for cleaning our school, and y'all are really good at y'all's job.
After hearing what everyone had to say, I think that our custodians are definitely the best. Be sure to say thank you the next time we see them, and let's show some extra appreciation to our school custodians. I'm Heather Pike with Life in the TeePee. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Heather. We are very thankful for our custodial team and the hard work they put in.
We definitely don't want to use that moldy bread for anything, but I'm kind of hungry for a sandwich, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Well, that won't be difficult to find this month because November is National Peanut Butter Lovers Month.
Here's Hannah Thetford to help us celebrate National Peanut Butter Lovers Month.
Hello, Huckabee. This month is National Peanut Butter Lovers Month. Did you know it takes about 540 peanuts to make one 12-ounce jar of peanut butter? By law, for a jar to be labeled as peanut butter, it must be made of 90% peanuts. The average peanut butter farm is about 200 acres, and it takes less than 5 gallons of water to make one peanut. We decided to ask some students and staff their favorite thing to eat with peanut butter.
Peanut butter? I just eat peanut butter straight. Like I'll eat a few spoonfuls of peanut butter.
My favorite thing is to just eat a bed that's beautiful.
Probably the peanut butter pie from the Lingleville store.
Apples.
I like to dip my apples in peanut butter.
We also wanted to know how often they eat peanut butter.
Probably once or twice a day. Snack on it, just 2 or 3 spoonfuls.
I don't eat peanut butter that often.
Only when I eat candy or peanut butter pie.
I eat it a lot, mostly because I eat it most of my lunch.
I rarely ever eat peanut butter.
Lastly, we asked, what do they like most about peanut butter?
I like that it's full of protein. I eat a specific kind that has no sugar added. So it's very low sugar, and so it's really kind of just like very peanutty. It's not very sweet.
I don't know. I guess the taste.
It gives you quick energy if you need it.
Well, I like it because it tastes really good and it goes good with sandwiches.
My favorite thing about peanut butter is the taste.
Choosy mothers choose Jif because it's the best kind of peanut butter. Get ready for an entire month of peanut buttery madness. I'm Hannah Thetford with Life in the TeePee. Now back to the studio.
Excuse me. Hey guys and gals, sorry, is this what you wore to school today?
Yes, ma'am.
Shocking. Okay, I think we need to have a visit. Y'all come on into my classroom and I'll go to work. Guys, I'm so disappointed. You know the dress code. Excuse me, can you sit in the seat like a student, please? And take off your hoodie and your sunglasses. That is not appropriate for a classroom.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you take off your hat, please? That is not appropriate for inside the classroom or the school building. And I think you know that your shorts are way too short. I need sunglasses to look at your legs, actually. And you, with the cut shirt, you know we can't have cut shirts. Crop tops or under the arms. Let's go. Y'all go on down to Mr. Corzine's office. I'll bring these hats to the office. You can pick them up after school.
We decided to switch jokes for riddles this week.
So here's Jackson and Colt with our riddle of the week.
Hi, Huckabee. I'm Jackson Fitzhugh.
And I'm Colt Pitcherell, and welcome to the Riddle of the Week. Hey, Jackson. What runs all the way around a yard but never moves?
I don't know, Colt. What is it?
A fence.
Okay, how about this? What has a head and a tail but no body?
I don't know.
A coin.
Well,
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching
Riddle of the Week. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, guys. Great riddles.
That's all we have for this week. Tune in next week for another exciting episode of Life in the TeePee.
Thanks for watching, and remember
To be a leader and dream big.